All right. So Tom just told me that crazy stuff's going down with ICT and personal text. He doesn't want to get on the call. And so Tom said he's doing a live spaces, probably doing a rant. So let's tune in.
It's that much effort into putting your mind at ease. But you worry about that dumb shit and you ignore the obvious when I tell you what this market's going to do. And then I trade it. And I trade it with a live account and you ignore it. That's stupid, right? You think I'm sweating bullets like I need to have this done. Oh, ICT, why are you worrying about this? I'm not worrying about this. You don't know the people that literally are sitting on the fence saying, this bothers me that you don't just get out there and smash them. Why? Why do I need to smash them? I'm already out here doing my everyday thing and just rising above everybody else doing the bullshit that they do. All these killer traders out there, these people that are smoking 201, 150 to 1 are multiple trades. Really? Why the fuck are you still trading micro lots? Micro lots. Dude, the fuck? My truck takes more gas than your fucking account has at an imbalance. Think about that, okay? And you're out here worrying about what the fuck I'm doing. So, Vinny, yes, I do believe you can trade. I knew that early on. And I was giving you the opportunity to have a larger audience, and I was willing to work with you then. But you chose and you acknowledged and agreed that you went fucking nuclear on Adam, made it public. And just like Chris Laurie said, there's a little bit too much drama with you, Huddleston. I got to take a step back. Let me tell you something. Have you noticed I haven't changed who I am? Because I don't give a fuck who wants to affiliate themselves with me or not. I'm me. I am an army of just me. Just me. And that's enough. There's a lot of people that reach out to me and they say, hey, can you come on my live stream? Can you come on my show? Can I do this? Can I do that? And most of the time, I just ignore it. There's a gentleman out there, Aaron Corbs. I've been pushing, trying to get him to grow an audience because I think what he's been trying to do, which has been admittedly a struggle for him, and he's admitted that. But it's also something that I can relate to because I have obsessive compulsive disorder. Once I have something that's on my mind, it's like that piece of meat stuck between your teeth. Your tongue just keeps going back to it. So if it's the good things, that's not a problem. But if it's a bad thing, then I feel like I got to just keep going back and keep packing and just do what I did this year. Everything you can do, I can do better. And I can prove it with cash, live accounts, precision, perfect, highs and lows, weekly highs and lows, daily highs and lows, undeniable. Pick the closing price. Boom. I'm not a magician. I'm a technician. You heard about the composite man? I am that motherfucker. Do you understand that? That's who I am. That's always been who I am. I see what you can't see. And I prove it. Thought I had more iced tea in this glass. I don't. I'm out. So anyway. Oh, this is an ego session. No, it's not. It's just me talking because you don't know the people that are having real, genuine concerns about things that I address. Oh, he's so insecure. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What's in it for me? What am I going to get from you? Huh? I'm on Twitter. I'm not getting any ad revenue off of that. I live on fucking Twitter. It's not monetized. I love doing this. I love it because I know I'm making an impact on those that want to listen and understand that I'm addressing things that the people that have these problems with me, that's their problem. That's your fucking problem. If you're choking on shit that I won't dance to what you want me to do, I don't give a fuck about your other competitions. The only one competition matters to me, that one up there. Oh, he's going to choose this because it could be faked. No, you can't fake a fucking competition when it's one account number. The amount is shown beforehand. And then when you're done, that same account is shown. This is it. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there talking. And they don't want to do shit. Oh, I filled out a piece of paper. Look at this. I signed up. That's not registering for real, Sam. That's not registering for real. That's you putting your name on a piece of paper that Robbins has no understanding or awareness that you did that. And you call yourself a Christian. You're a liar. You're a fraud. Prove me otherwise. Because I'm right here with bells on, waiting and begging and waiting and begging. And still, everybody's got excuses. Oh, but you didn't. But I'm ready. But you won't. But I will. Think about what I shared this year. You think I'm not ready for this? I am. I'm absolutely ready. This is all the buildup to get every talker on the hook. They'll talk until we get to that point where they got to put money into that account. Oh, he said I got to show my account number. Well, you're a fraud. Wait a minute now. These guys are selling courses and mentorships. These guys are Billy Badass, the Pip Masters, the FX Kings, the Lords of Liquidity. Yeah, you'll be liquidity, all right. So, no, you didn't learn anything today from this, but it was therapy for me, and that's all that matters. I got some shit off my chest. Vinny, you got your apology. You choose not to accept it. That's on you, man. I gave you your nod. Yes, you were abused. Yes, they messed with you. They fucked with you. I didn't know they forced you out of your account. You told me that's how it happened. And I could see how that would have happened. But it's time to put that shit to bed, bro.
All right. So there's a very, he didn't get me on a phone call. He would not do a phone call with me. It felt like the whole time he was going to try to back out of it. And he did. Again, doesn't really matter. I gave him the opportunity to get on a call if he wanted to, because I think that's what a real man does. I think it's funny that he's out there saying that I'm not a Christian. How would you know, ICT? The scripture says you shall know them by their fruits. What are your fruits, ICT? You're a fraud. You're a fucking liar. You lie about everything. You lie about your houses. You lie about your cars. You lie about your kids. You lie about trust funds. You lie about what you've done in trading. You've lied about funds that you've never run. You lie about your net worth. You lie about where you lived. You lied about what houses you've owned. You have never shown a live track record of greater than, everything I've seen is less than 4 months. The year, you have to have at least 1 year. I give people that are just trying to get started, I'll say 6 months of a track record. But you have to have at least a year, bro, to be anybody. Third party verified. You claim Robbins all the time. The 4 times you've entered into the Robbins, you've never been on the leaderboard ever. Tom Dante went on the leaderboard. You back out of every competition. You talk about every competition out there. You back out of all of them. You backed out of Adam Webb. You backed out of Tom Dante. You backed out of me. You backed out of two guys on Instagram. You backed out back in the day on Baby Pips and on FX Gears. There are so many times you've backed out of these competitions. You've never shown anything, ICT. To claiming that at the beginning of the year, you started with a $28,000 account. First drawdowns, you go down to like 24 or 23,000, and you just do terrible stats. Your stats, you barely trade 20 days. 20 days is not a track record. What are you talking about? You've traded live. Get the fuck out of here. You are a fucking embarrassment to this industry. I don't know what you did with your apology. I'll go back and watch the rest of the video. We'll see. But there are 3 things that are required with this apology. There would be an apology to me and how you played hand into Adam Webb. I don't know if you mentioned that in this. I already told you you would have to tell my story of what happened to me and why you helped to get me banned off of Twitter. I'm sure you guys can hear my little son back here on the couch snoring away. He has a little bit of a stuffy nose right now. So if you hear that little snore back here, he's out here chilling, asleep on one of the couches I have in here. We have a couple, as you guys might have seen. He's on the big one, not on the little one there. Anyhow, I am thoroughly happy with where I am with things in life. I feel better about having not shaken hands with you, ICT. I would feel dirty. In fact, I felt dirty all week ever since I thought that there might be an opportunity that you would go out there and genuinely apologize and to test you whether or not you're really a good person on the inside, and whether this persona online is just a fake persona, but it's not. That is the real you. That is who you are. You are who you are. You can't help it. You're out here in these, these vent fests where at the end you say, all that matters is that I got it off my chest. All that matters is you. Yeah, ICT, you're a selfish cunt. You only care about you and yourself. You don't care about your family. You fucking have your kids living in fucking trailer parks. Your old man is living in a dump, having to crawl upstairs in a stage where he's in life where he can't crawl upstairs, and you have him in that staircase place that you used to live in. You are pathetic. And that's in life and in trading, bro. As far as this Robbins shit, I don't know. I haven't gone back and listened to the whole video, but the fact that you think Robbins is legit, you literally told me I can only open one account. I've already shown you guys that the Robbins can be frauded. They literally say you can team trade. That means you can trade under your son's account, which you've already set up for, bro. I already hear you out there saying, my sons, I've set up trading systems for them. What are you going to do? You're going to run an account in their name too, bro? Is that how you're going to win the Robbins? You're going to run multiple accounts? I don't care. You would have to literally show the full account number at the beginning. I would have to see every fucking transaction in your shit. And the Robbins doesn't do that. You keep talking about the Robbins as like some big ass shit. It doesn't do anything. Robbins doesn't show jack shit. The Robbins can be cheated. In fact, I stand to accuse, I believe, unless Larry Williams can come out here and prove it, I believe that he was running accounts under his kids' names. I think that when his daughter supposedly won the Robbins, I think that is also a fraud. I believe that he was just running multiple accounts and the Robbins allows him to do so. And they love the money that they make off of Larry Williams reselling his trade copy service. That's what I believe. And I see how easy it is to defraud the Robbins Cup. And you could be running multiple accounts. Some of them all blow out, but one of them makes it on the leaderboard. That is not real trading. I do not think that it's legit. I also think that it's crap because that Ninja Trader is not allowed to connect to the Robbins. So that my system can't trade directly against you because you are scared to death of trading against my system. That my shit is the shit. And I believe that's the case. I can't read your fucking mind, but I don't know. I don't know what you believe anymore. I think you start to believe your own lies. You tell so many of them, you're full of shit, bro. And even when I extended an olive branch to you can't even, while I'm sitting there doing a 5-hour sermon on a Sunday, last Sunday, you can't help yourself. You came out there to argue with me. You didn't come out there to extend me an olive branch. I extended it to you. And the fact that you turn around and had the audacity to say that you forgive me for what? For telling the truth about you? Why would I apologize for that? Sending private investigators to find the truth? Do you not understand what private investigators do? They find the truth. The truth just happened to set a whole lot of people free. What are you crying about? Seems a little bit odd to me. All right, so ICT said that he needed some therapy, so he came out here and ran his dirty lipstick, whatever, out here. What is this? Dirty laundry, how to remove lipstick from your collar. Again, this doesn't even say, if he apologized in this, you know, where's my apology to Vinny and his family? He incited these idiots that he has. Again, I'm going to call out every ICT student right here. I have not found one motherfucking intelligent ICT student on the fucking planet who is profitable with ICT, and profitability is greater than 6 months, folks. Don't give me this. His little minions, every fucking single one of them under the age of 20 years old, he's fucking with their minds. There is a different level of individuals who follow ICT. I'm not interested in them being my crew. I do not. If you guys think I'm following and I want clout, I want his following, absolutely not. I do not want ICT's people here. I will not allow ICT level people here. You know who they are. They are fucking mouth running little cunts. I do not want all of you little ICT traders here. Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't let you be here. ICT tried to incite you guys, claiming that I called a miner's phone. Oh, really? Well, then why is it that I've got you on text message? Why do I have you on text message? Don't give me this shit that I called your minor. You're trying to call your kids and shit like this and trying to act like, oh, you called my niece. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Your niece. I'm not even going to start talking about that and the whole little Chipotle thing that you guys got to running around in. But the apologies are threefold. Getting right down to it, what would it require if ICT, to be able to deal with me, you'd have to be a good person. Is ICT a good person? You guys tell me down in the comments below. Is ICT a good person? Y'all think ICT is a good person? I only associate myself with good people. I only want to be friends with good people. The Bible says that oil and water don't mix, that evil and good have nothing to do with one another. It says, do not sit in the seat of scoffers and scorners. I do not associate myself with frauds and scammers like ICT, period. I'm not interested in your audience. I don't give a shit about it. I said, if you wanted to save yourself because let's remember this real quick here, ICT. You were buddy with Adam Webb, so much so that you were like, sending private messages and like, oh, here, I'll validate with you. Oh, please, Tom and Adam. You were sucking them off, being like, oh, please, Tom, give me some, oh, please, Adam, give me some, back in the day, weren't you? You were. And that's why I said anyone associated with Adam Webb, which that's you, includes you. I said, I am putting all of you out of business. I will expose all of you. You will all pay for what you did to my family, period. Everything I'm doing out here, bro, I'm not doing anything bad or evil to you. I'm using the truth. The scripture says that the truth in the word is like a sword. It is a double-edged sword, dividing the bone from the marrow. My videos are for intelligent traders. My videos are out there for people with money who don't want to waste their time and money. And I'm not talking, this has nothing to do with race. There's no racistness here. If you go Google, what are the top most corrupt countries in the world? The top 10 list, Nigeria and South Africa show up, and those are ICT's top. If you go look at his stats, the top followers of ICT are South Africa and Nigeria, and they resell to their own people. They scam their own people with their, reselling his shit for $20 each, claiming that ICT has the shit, that it's bomb.com, and that they followed him and they know the stuff, follow their signals. And again, they get a few bucks here and there off of the ICT. Y'all want to know why they're promoting him all the time and why there's this clansmanship and stuff like this? Because if ICT goes down, they go down. Y'all understand that? I'll repeat that one more time. If ICT goes down, his credibility goes down, then their business disappears because they'll find my videos and they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to pay even the $20 to Joe scammer down the street, even though they live, next door to me in Nigeria or South Africa. Like, they're like, well, I saw Vinny's video on it and ICT's a scammer. Why would I waste my $20, $80 a month to just, I don't know. I've seen all kinds of pricings on it. They all hit up in Telegram. Usually it's on Telegrams and, any free source of data. They're just trying to make it by, folks. I feel bad for them. I wish there was something that we could all do for them. I think there is. I think we could stop scamming them, number one. And then I think we could try to help them build some infrastructure because I think that's the number one thing that they're missing, that there's so much corruption there. They need infrastructure first. People say people need to pull themselves up from their own bootstraps. Well, sometimes you got to give them boots first. ICT, if you got so much money, you care about the South Africans and Nigerian people that you're scamming all the time, why don't you send them some boots? Where's your donations? You claimed in your very first mentorship that you decided that you're going to go sell people on, you claimed that you were going to give all the money to charity. Where's the receipt for that? Just leave that right there. Show the receipt or tell everyone that you kept it. Be a real man. Be a good person, ICT. You want to associate me? You want me to fucking pull all the shit back? Bro, this is the truth. The truth will set you free. Come out here and tell the truth to everybody. Tell them how you've been scamming them for years. Tell them how when your name used to be System. Anybody know that he used to call himself the System? Let's go through some more history. I am after all, the market historian here. Let's talk about this real quick. ICT used to call himself the System. He was hired by Baby Pips to do sales script writing. He was writing sales scripts for Baby Pips. Had a knack for it. And one of the things under his System account where people were referring to him as Michael and proved out that that is his account, some of his very first stuff on Baby Pips, that he said the best sale is 3 years of free. He says pitch it for 3 years and then you sell it. Isn't that interesting? This is the whole play, folks. Get away for free, get an audience, sell it. This is what ICT's doing. He claimed it. I'll show you guys the screenshots of this in another video. I'm just here doing this little response to ICT's little rant here. Again, didn't see the first part of it. My point with this is, again, the threefold thing. He would have to apologize for him being associated with Adam Webb. Adam Webb, I already said anyone associated with Adam Webb. And I said the same thing to Tom Danty, and he'll tell you. Tom Danty and I eventually became friends because Tom did what you wouldn't do. He apologized and he turned around and he made it right. You did not. You refused to because you got a fucking ego and you're a fucking dumbass. And you're an evil person. And don't talk about me not being a Christian. You know what's funny, ICT? What I've never said to you, never going to say that you're not a Christian. That's between you and God. Your judgment of me, literally scripture says, judge not that you be not judged. All I'm doing is calling out your fruits. I see your tree and the fruit falls from it is bad fruit. Your sons live in fucking trailer parks. Get past that. Tell me, Mr. I'm worth 750 million. Why do your kids live in trailer parks then? Answer that. Oh, because they like it? Bro, you said that your neighborhood for your son is so dangerous that they beat him up for his fucking Toyota Corolla or Sentra or Ultima, whatever that little piece of shit gray thing is. You're saying that they beat up his car? What kind of neighborhood are you in? Oh, that's right. The Dundalk, Maryland. Dundalk is one of the scariest fucking places in Maryland. It's the cheapest place too. And you have your elderly parents live there and your son, you force him to do hospice care for them in the same way that you had to do hospice care for your grandparents. And you think that that validates what you do? I don't feel sorry for you, bro. You know better. You shouldn't do the right thing. I don't associate myself with people like you, ICT. I was doing you a favor. I extended the olive branch to you to change. You don't want to change. That's fine. Be who you are. You say you always be the same. Bro, you have changed so many times over the years. Give me a fucking break. Now that you're big, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't want to fight anymore. Oh, back in the day when you were little, you wanted to fight everybody. You did change. Anyhow, bro, you're never real. You never want to own up to anything. You never want to be a legit shit. Bro, it doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time, ICT. Only a matter of time. But I'm not interested in saving all the people who want to listen to your stuff for free forever and waste their time. I'm here to save a dime and the time of people who have a dime. Listen to what I just said. I'm not here for the freetards. Freetards will always be freetarded. Write that one down. Freetards will always be freetarded. They think that free is better. That's fine. Rich people know that you get what you pay for and you save time by spending a little dime. And ICT is a fucking fraud and he has done crime, in my opinion. All this shit enticing and inciting people. I want an apology for not only the Adam Webb shit, you incited your little minions to come after me and my family. Fuck you. You turned around and you said that you knew that Shane Fields had done your system for 5 months. Then why didn't you come out there and tell me that when my family was being threatened, huh? Why didn't you make it right? Why didn't you go out there and apologize? Why didn't you go out there and apologize on his behalf to say, I'm sorry, this guy says he represents me. He does not. That, in fact, supposedly from you have an email from him. I asked you for the email and you fucking gave me the runaround. Oh, well, illegally, blah, 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 blah. You won't fucking, you are not worth the fucking paper that your mom shat on popping you out, brother. You and your word are worth less than toilet paper. Nothing you say matters. You said that you would give stage to the profitability of my members. I made you a 1.5 hour video of the profitability of my traders and mine. Did you give it stage? No. You're a liar. You're just a liar and a fraud, bro. You run your mouth and you never follow through. You are a fraud. Your word means nothing. I bring facts. You bring your words. You're nothing. I bring track records. You bring nothing. Your mouth. You have nothing. You are nothing. As far as a threefold apology, it goes like this, folks. This is what ICT will never do. He won't apologize to me for what he did back on 2016, 2017, 2018, all that shit with Adam Webb, trying to bury the fact that I beat him in a trading competition. He won't own up to that shit. He won't up to inciting all of his people to come after me, doxing me, posting my personal telephone number out there so that all of his little minions start fucking harassing me, which they did for fucking months. We're in a month 10, coming up on 11 in October. I'm sorry, October's coming up here. That's when it all started. So I'm sorry, we're coming up on 12 months. It will be have 1 full year of this bullshit I've had to receive from ICT's little minions after he incited them and told them to come after me. Fuck you, ICT. Did you apologize? No. Did you tell them to stop? No. You literally said that you were genuinely fearful for my family when you heard the shit that happened with Shane Fields. And then when I showed you what happened with Jorge Ruiz, yeah, I'll say his name. I found out who he was. I fucking sent the cops. All of a sudden he deleted his YouTube channel and he deleted his shit on Instagram. I wonder why that is, huh, bro? You guys are disgusting. All the ICT traders, you're fucking disgusting. I don't care. I really don't care what you think. None of your shit matters. You're not changing my bottom line. I'm a multimillionaire. I can actually trade. My members can trade. Isn't that funny? ICT is a fraud. I've proven it. You're not going to be able to trade longer than 6 months, guaranteed. Every one of you motherfuckers, you're going to blow your accounts. Every fucking one of you. ICT kids, write it down. Write it fucking down. And if you can find a guy who's got more than a 6-month track record, bring him to me. Let's talk about it and we'll see if he is in the black. And I'm saying, has he made enough money where he is in the black? And all the monies that he's lost before, all of a sudden you're going to tell me that ICT saved somebody? What, trading a 618 pullback entry? Get the fuck out of here. Order blocks and shit. Are y'all joking me? Order blocks with no volume. Really? Y'all are stupid. You don't even know what order blocks are because nobody's taught you because you sit over there at ICT's feet because you have been caught in and sucked into what's called time sunk theory. You have sunk so much time into it, you can't possibly think to move yourself from it. It's cognitive dissonance. These are things that are way over your head, concepts that you'll never probably understand. You didn't go to college. None of you guys went to college because ICT told y'all college is a scam. I'm sorry about your grades in school. You probably a big fuck up like Jorge Ruiz, who came to me, death threatening me, saying that he used to break into cars for a living. Maybe it was your situation. Maybe it was your environment. I don't know. I really don't know. But don't come over here here and pretend to me that you're smart, and that you're going to come over here and, oh, well, it's okay to death threat somebody because I exposed your mentor as a fraud. Think about it. You're mad at me because I exposed your mentor as a fraud. Think about that. I'm helping you. I'm helping you to open your eyes to think for a second. Your mentor is a fraud. Don't give. And last but not least, after he's apologized to me for all that shit that he's put me through, then I really think that he owes the community apology. And you know what? I'm not interested in his apology. Let me also tell you this. I'm just saying that if he wanted to prove that he was a good person, to even slightly make me think that I would ever want to give ICT any positive credit or any adulation whatsoever, is this person a good person? No, he's not a good person. He's not a good trader. I mean, these are two things that you need. Be a good person, and bro, being a good trader, that's secondary. I can make good traders. ICT's not a good trader. He's definitely not a great trader. Let me get this shit. He keeps talking about the Robins. He blew his account into Robins 4 times. Give me a fucking break. Really? Still talking about the Robins. Still tells me he wants to see me in it. Bro, I literally wrote him this morning. I said, why do you keep trying to tell me to go into the Robins? Is it because you know that I can't attach to it with AlgoBox? The guy's a fraud. He's a con man. That's all I got to say. Robins is a turd. I'm going to expose that later today. Maybe not today. It's getting late. Maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow I'm doing a sermon. So Monday or Tuesday, I will expose the full thing on the Robins. ICT, your apologies mean as much as the toilet paper I'm about to wipe my ass with. Your word means nothing. All you do is lie. Your apology would probably be a lie. But finally, to the community, you should tell the community the best thing you could do is tell them that you've lied all these years because you needed to do marketing. Because the truth is this, you got 5 kids. You probably had to pay your bills. You needed to do something. You were desperate. You couldn't fucking trade, but you could talk like a motherfucker. You're a sales guy. You're a salesman. You're probably the best salesman I've ever seen. You're a fucking selling machine. There you go. There you go. There's your credit. But what you should do is tell people, as I do, I believe that marketing is lying. Think about it. I think that when you go grab a beer out of the fridge and you watch those commercials with the bikini-clad lady who handed the Coors Light to somebody, I mean, technically, that's a lie. Is the bikini-clad lady going to come with that beer bottle? No. They're projecting an image of themselves that is not real, right? It's just a beer. It's just golden juice, golden colored juice inside of a brown bottle. That's what it is. But they make it more. It's the experience. It's the oomfta. It's the stories around it. It's the, Jose Cuervo. It's the Dos Equis guy. He's so cool and all that kind of stuff. They sell the image. Fine. ICT, tell people you sold an image and then apologize to the community for all your fucking bullshit and your lies. The Tobias and Parsons stories, the stories about people tapping you on the shoulder to, teach you and all this other kind of shit. The funds that you supposedly ran that you didn't. You lied about all of that shit. Telling people via emails when they're calling you out on this stuff, like you're writing to big hedge fund managers, real managers, that you've given your sons $2 million trusts. You claimed in 2013 and 2014 that you bought houses for your 2 kids, $500K each. Well, at that time, they were literally in their teens. So you bought your teen sons in 2013. Like, think about their ages. That was almost a decade ago, which means that your oldest son was 16 years old. Sorry, 17. And if I've got my numbers wrong, if he just turned 27 or whatever, well, then I'm a year off. Basically, 18 years old or under. You bought your first son, his first house, $500K when he was in high school. And your other son, who would have been minus 4, 13, you bought your son when he was 13 years old. You bought him a fucking house for $500K. And they've got $2 million trusts each. Really? You said that you made $2 million in the yen and even more in the spoos? All this stuff that you say, man, all of it. You go out there and you tell the fucking world, the community, that you were a liar and that you just did it for marketing and you had to do it. And then you can tell them that you're a great technical analyst. Okay, if you think that you're a technician, like you said today, fine. You're a TA, technical and analysis. Fine, do technical analysis. Draw some lines for people, bro. But you're not a trader. Trading and drawing lines on charts is fucking 2 different things. If you don't know that, well, you're new to the markets. But this is the truth. You're a fraud. You want to fix it? You want to be a good person? You go out there and tell people the truth. You turn around and you tell people that, yeah, you did it for marketing. You had to do it. Your whole 3 years of giving it away for free. Then you sold a mentorship. You claimed you should need to apologize to the donation centers that you said you're going to give money to. You said you're going to give it to St. Jude and the women's battered shelter, whatever that was. Where are the receipts for that? Oh, that's right. There aren't. Folks, he fucking pocketed it. So tell everybody you pocketed the money. Own up to it. Bro, let me also tell you something. You coming clean and getting this off your chest makes it good between you and God too, bro. You're a Christian and you should care about what your Father above thinks about you. You're going to be poor in heaven. I can tell you that. You're going to be, if you are in heaven, you're going to be cleaning my fucking toilets. You don't get a mansion in heaven. I don't know why people think that. You don't just automatically get a mansion. Jesus said there will be rich and poor in heaven. Are you stupid? It's like living in Hawaii, paradise, but you're the guy that's fucking picking up shells on the beach. There will be that in heaven, bro. Study the book. Tell me I'm not a Christian. Your words mean nothing, bro. When you have a real relationship with your Father above, bro, you don't talk like you. That's for sure. You don't say, oh, listen to you. Bro, I'm jaded. I'm a hurt person. Hurt people. You came out, you tried to hurt my family. Yeah, I already told you. It was stressful. I was fearful. Yes. I had cops having to be around my house in my neighborhood. That's one way in, one way out. I had to have them there for months at a time. What do you think my kids thought every time they went outside? We had, oh, here's our police, we wave at them, stuff like that. My kids knew what you were doing. My kids knew that you were inciting people to threaten us. My wife had to feel that. My wife had to feel that shit. While you guys were also inciting all your racist bullshit with Adam and all those guys putting shit on my AlgoBox Twitter. In fact, go out there right now. Anybody, go to Twitter and look up AlgoBox on Twitter. You will see Adam Webb colluded with DJ Stop Loss, then Cardinal Cash. His real name is Mike Smith out of California. And they fucking stole my Twitter handle. And then they started posting pornography, all kinds of stuff about Mexicans. Mexicans because my wife and I are both Mexican. I'm Mexican Italian. She's full-blooded Italian. My mom is full-blooded Mexican. And they started making all of these jokes, pornography, all kinds of shit on my old, that's not my old handle. When they stole my handle, that's what they did with it to embarrass me. It's still out there to this day. I'm never gonna be able to get it back. I don't know where Mike Smith is. He disappeared after they caught him being a scammer too. They're all fucking frauds, just like you, bro. Just like you. Y'all all need to go down together. The community needs to be rid of you. I am not going to stand around with you being around, bro. Period. I will not stand for it. I will not associate myself with it. I want nothing to do with you. Like I said, the only way you can solve this for yourself is something that you cannot do. You cannot lay down your ego and you cannot tell the community the truth. You can't tell me the truth. You can't talk to even your father above and speak to him the truth. He knows the truth. He knows you're a fraud. I talk to him on a regular basis. He knows you're a fraud. I know you're a fraud. The very day that I woke up from that nap after I talked in my live stream last Sunday, I woke up and the words that came to my mind from him above were finish him. And that is exactly what I'll do. You are a fraud. You're finished.